Hey everybody, John here again. Welcome back. The Citi Trifecta is the GOAT of all trifectas. You heard me right. The Citi Trifecta is the GOAT of all trifectas. Let's talk about it further. I know you all are surprised to hear an Amex fanboy say that. But if there's one thing I promised that I would be when I started up doing videos back in December of last year was I would always be authentic and real. And if you crunch the numbers, the City Trifecta is the strongest of the trifectas. But I'm approaching it from a particular point of view today. And that point of view is going to be the family of four or five that go on a couple, two or three, maybe vacations a year, and they always road trip. And in this scenario, I think that the City Trifecta is the best of any of the trifectas for this situation. Let's break it down more and talk about it. So, just as an example, you're a family of four, right? And you live in Indianapolis, Indiana. You're looking to go spend a long weekend in Cleveland, Ohio. There's a few things you want to do there, and you're thinking about how you're going to get there. Well, first of all, you don't want to fly because it's close enough to drive. It's a 4 hour drive or so, so you're going to drive it, but you don't want to drive your own vehicle, so you're looking at getting a rental vehicle. And so you're looking at the rental vehicle, but you're also looking at the hotel bookings. You're gonna be there for a long weekend, say 3 or 4 days. So you're gonna book 2 or 3 nights. Let's say 3 nights as an example. So you're planning out to what hotel you're going to stay at. And then you're looking at attractions, right? You're like, okay, we're going to be in Cleveland. Hey, you guys you're Colts fans. You want to see them play the Browns. They're playing the Browns in Cleveland. So you're going to buy tickets to a Cleveland Browns game to watch the football game. Um, Also, while you're there, you want to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as well. So you're thinking about all these things you want to do. And the great thing about looking at all of those purchases of hotel, car, attractions that you want to go to is that they can all be done in the City Travel Portal. You book your hotel in the City Travel Portal. Say you're gonna book 3 nights somewhere. So you're booking a hotel for 3 nights. Oh, you're also gonna rent a car from whomever it is, Enterprise, Hertz, whomever your favorite rental car company is. You're booking a rental car for that weekend. And also too, you go to the attractions tab in there and you can buy you're going to go in there and buy your Cleveland Browns tickets. You're going to go in there and buy your tickets to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Well, guess what? All of that is going to get you 10x thank you points for that entire purchase of the hotel, rental car, and attractions through the City Travel Portal. So right away, you're getting 10x on several $100s worth of purchases. Also, too, as an added bonus, you're going to be in Cleveland for 3 days, or say 3 nights at a hotel, and with the City Strata Premier card, it has the $100 hotel credit. So the $100 hotel credit is applied when you book a hotel stay of $500 or more through the portal, and that credit is applied immediately. So there's no waiting around for it. It doesn't hit 3 days later or whatever. That credit hits right away. So you're getting that $100 off of your hotel booking as well. So there's that added benefit as well. Okay, so you're road tripping to Cleveland, right? So to and from Cleveland, you're most likely, you're probably going to stop and have to get gas once. You're also, the kids are going to want snacks. Maybe you want a snack as well while you're driving. So you're either going to stop someplace and eat at a restaurant, or you're going to stop and get gas and just get snacks and whatnot from, the travel center at a truck stop or a gas station or whatever. So as you're thinking about this, you're looking at, okay, what are we going to be spending the most money on? Because it kind of matters in a way. And this is where I'm going with this, is that you also have the City Custom Cash, which gets you the 5x on several categories, of which where this would be applicable would be um, gas, dining, and uh, groceries as well. And then you also have the City Strata Premier, which gets you 3x on gas and dining, as well as groceries too. And so you're thinking about, okay, what are we probably going to spend the most money on? Well, probably dining, most likely. A family of four, you're mostly likely going to be spending most of your money on dining. So the strategy here would be you could put the dining purchases all on the City Custom Cash card. Albeit you haven't used the card yet for the month. So with the City Custom Cash, you're throwing all of your dining purchases, on this road trip to and from Cleveland. Uh, and so then that would leave uh, the all the gas you're purchasing, or I guess even EV too, if you rent an electric vehicle. Um, then you're putting what's most likely going to be the cheaper or the less spend on gas onto the City Strata Premier for the 3x. So you're getting, so say you're spending, $400 on dining, you're getting that $400 on 5x on the City Custom Cash. Say you're spending, a couple $100 in gas, so you're going to put that on the CSP or the City Strata Premier for 3x. So during this whole trip, you're maximizing your spend to get the most thank you points out of it. And then for anything else that you might need to do, to and from Cleveland on this long weekend with the family, then you have the City Double Cash card, which is going to get you 2x thank you points on all non-category spend. So maybe you're in Cleveland and someone's got a headache and you need to stop and get a bottle of aspirin or Tylenol or something from Walmart or whatever. Insert whatever scenario here you want to for any non-category spend, and that's where the double cash is going to come into play with the 2x on everything. um, you know Maybe it's food at the Browns game where the Colts are playing, or it's some trinkets or whatnot from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's where the double cash would come into play. So you're this whole trip you're using the trifecta, and you're maximizing, you know, you're maximizing what points you're going to get for the spend that you think you're going to have. And that's where this setup is very powerful. That no other setup it has the strength of this potential point accrual like the city does, And in this scenario, with a road tripping family that goes on trips a couple, 2 or 3 times a year, it is by far the best earning trifecta of all of them. And also, too, I'll throw this in too, where you're accumulating points, and you know, maybe you're looking at, cheaper hotel stays and whatnot. And so you're able to transfer points out to, say, like maybe to like to Wyndham for future free stays on points, and also choice hotels too. You're able to transfer points out to either of those hotel ecosystems for future stays and for future, potential free hotel stays. So that's where it can come into play too for a family of 4 or 5 that fit this scenario of traveling only a couple of times a year. So um, I'm done rambling now. I was thinking about this the last couple of days, and so I wanted to do a video on it to see what you all think of my brain droppings here. So let's talk about it. I want to hear what you have to say in the comment section below. Um, I think this would be an interesting conversation. Also, too, I'm making the slow march to 500 subscribers for the channel. If you could also take a couple of seconds of time, if you haven't already done so, if you could hit the like button on this video and also subscribe to my channel, it would greatly help my channel become more visible to more people. And I would also greatly appreciate it too. And it's free as well. So it just takes a couple of seconds of your time. So I greatly appreciate you doing that for me as well. But anyway, that's all I have for now. And all I want to say now is until next time, please be good to each other. Bye for now.